some nice trades. More recently, though, if we come look at our last few days, check it out, right? Buyers step in, they fail. Sellers step in, but then they fail. So right now, I would be a little careful on gold. I'd possibly look to see if this area wants to somehow try to hold as resistance. If I draw it back, I see it was support at some point. So I'm able to come down to a lower time frame and see what's going on. Yo, what's up, Lil AR? Good morning, good morning. Let's see. So let's delete some of these older zones. I remember this was the area I saw was support at some point. Now it's trying to act as resistance. Let's see. See if we can find anything of interest. Gold short. Nice. Good stuff, Kyle. Good luck, good luck. Let's check out some lower time frames then real quick for Kyle. I had this 3403 area. Oh, let's get bookmap up. That's what I'm missing. I'm like, why do I feel like I'm missing something? It's bookmap. Oh, but I do want to show you guys what's really cool with this market AI update. So candle analysis. Check this out. So you can zoom in 1 hour or 4 hour on whatever you're looking for. We'll do gold for right now. And you could come to whatever candle and click on it. And then, ready? Like, let's say this candle right here, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. You click on it, and it'll scan the market data for that time period. And it'll tell you, like, if anything was moving it news-wise. How cool is that? That is really cool. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. That would help. Thank you. Oh, my God. I was forgetting something else, too. There we go. All right, so anyways, yeah, back to Market AI. I'll show you guys how to do that one more time. So Market AI, apologize to the Discord community. The screen was not being shared. Market AI is our analysis friend, so it gives us idea of big news, big headlines, whatever's going on. It gives us market sentiment. So here's Market AI sentiment. Gives us, right now, it's cautious optimism. Market's priced in an 83% chance of a September Fed rate cut. Now this percent chance, guys, it's sort of skewed around, where some people are saying 90, some are saying 83. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Frank. I forgot to hit share screen on Discord. Usually the first thing I do. So this 3403, oh yeah, I wanted to get bookmap up as well. Guys, it's Monday, man. I'm getting back in the swing of things. You guys know Thursday and Friday I was covering on that Benzinga, so I gotta get back in my future swag. You already know. You already know. Alright, let's see. So I'm really looking for gold right now for any supply zones up here, any short position areas, because I see that sellers have had a lot more strength to the downside. If I go to the 15-minute time frame, and I'm just sort of looking back at the New York sessions. New York sessions are going to be these smaller sessions, the darker ones. And I see that, okay, sellers seem to try to take control. Sellers have been taking control. Sellers have taken control. This one, it's like, this one's a tough read because check this out, guys. Buyers and sellers both made a new low of day right here. Then we reversed and made a new high of day right there. Very rarely does this happen, but it does in fact happen. So again, we're choppy price action, so we're not seeing that consistency. Sellers take control. Sellers take control. I see New York session highs for the most part. Sellers have been doing their thing lately, again, for the most part. And we will take a look. We can draw our fib tool up here. See what's going on. We have our 78 to 61%. So let's find a long position entry as if we were going to take one anyways. We do have our low volume down there as well. But that's our New York, our futures start. We could also pull up bookmap as soon as that pulls up. There it is. Gold with some selling pressure. Won't really go back any. Oh, let's see. We could get some further information from bookmap. Going back for our future session. Nice, Kyle. Yo, good stuff, man. Good work, good work. Good trade. Good trade. You take that on the 1 minute? Yo, good morning, Habibi. What's going on? Yo, Ahazi, what's up? Amity, Mr. Constant Trader, what's up, man? Jack, do you see it? Are we good? Oh, yeah, you're good. You said fixed. Very good. Execute on the one. Nice, man. form. And again, the reason for that is because on these lower time frames, this is a 4 hour and I'm calling it a lower, but higher time frame, we're making new low, new low, new low. The last time we made a higher high over here on the 4 hour was on Wednesday, right? So today's going to be Monday. Today is Monday. We haven't taken these highs out in a while. This could, yeah, see that sellers are taking control there, man. Yeah, I think those sells have some strength in them. Let's see. Don't forget, guys, we do have our market pulse. I like this tool a lot. On ES and NQ, and then multi-algo. This is measuring both of them. I'm gonna turn that one off. I don't find it that necessary. We could put gold in there as well because we don't have the multi-algo. So now we have ES and NQ. We want these two to be pulsing, to be ticking together. This is our volume with price. So when price is squeezing and giving us a move, this is going to be squeezing negative 70 or positive 70. I'll show you guys right now. So NQ, you're squeezing volume-wise, price-wise. Not really squeezing, it's pre-market. So remember guys, Bookmap has its own tools, has its own indicators. It's measuring it based on the current volume, the current price action. I'd definitely wait for New York sessions to try to use it. Let's see, definitely want to see a possible long entry on gold, but I think I'd rather be a seller today, but we're gonna have to see. Right now we do have our optimal trade entry lines up right between 33.75 and 33.81. So we're gonna mark this out blue. This is like a fair value gap area, but this is our optimal trade entry. So that's when we use our Fibonacci tool between our 61 and 78% area. And because it lines up with a low volume shelf, and it also lines up with two fair value gaps here on the 15-minute, sort of is giving me a good shot, good chance that it might want to try to hold up. Let's take a look back at Bookmap again one more time. And I want to see. Oh, nice. We could make that a lot smaller. I wanted to see if we had any price levels down. Because CVD is still green. It's really close to negative, though. It's like, I'm surprised it isn't already. Oh, it's 86 right now. It's close. So let's see. 33.81. Oh, look, guys. It did give us more volume on Bookmap with gold. That's great. So 33.81 right down over here. Look at this is a very low volume node right there. So we'll keep an eye on it. The issue with this one is that all of this is low volume. However, this one really does stand out. Only 82, and right above and below it, it looks like it's almost like nothing. Look at this down here. 22. This one has, like, again, like I said, like no volume down here. 13. So we do have extremely low volume to the downside near 33.82. And that's where sellers are trying to take us right now. Would possibly look for a short position and try to play it lower. My thing is too, though, with the volume profile, sort of is giving us a bullish sentiment, and that's because we have our P shape where it's low volume to the downside, higher volume to the upside. Just remember, whenever we are using some type of strategy or system or something like a volume profile like this, we have to take the full market context into hand, right? And I know that sellers have been taking control. So as much as this seems like an A+ setup because we have the low volume shelf, we have the optimal trade entry, yada yada yada, this and that, volume profile, strategies, things, confluences are definitely lining up. But the biggest confluence of the higher time frame bias is still going against us. So we'll take this trade if it comes to it, and we'll be careful with it. 33.81 is what I'm watching for on gold. No sound? Oh no, no sound.
Yeah, you're good over here
Good over
on
there.
Discord.
Let me see. Let me see. Why? Properties. Oh, that's why. Okay, that should be better. There we go. YouTube, we're rocking and rolling, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize about the audio glitch. Oh man, YouTube started off with the audio glitch. Discord, you guys didn't see my screen. Guys, am I cooking this morning or what? Oh man. Let's see. Let's do our analysis on NQ now. We'll do one more time real quick with the audio for for YouTube. And wow, that does suck though, because we've been going for what, over 11 minutes now? Yeah. Oh well. Gold looking for a long position down here. Only issue is higher time frame bias is still making lower lows, lower highs. So we do want to be careful on any long positions. So we will be patient on that and careful on that trade. Now we could go to NASDAQ, mark out our daily highs and lows and all that stuff. Previous day high, previous day low, previous day low, previous day high, and our open price. So NAS is looking like, hey, check it out, right? We have some upper wicks, some doji candles, and now we're getting some bodies trying to print lower. So NASDAQ is something that I would watch to see if we could print below our previous day low and look for a continuation trade on the NASDAQ. Now that's lining up a little bit better. We could check our 4-hour time frame. Let's see, this is our open price today. Not seeing any supply zones we could use here. 3-hour, 2-hour. Not seeing much. 1 hour, we'll probably find something on the 15. Here's a little something on the hourly where we based right there. Here's a supply. I'm going to delete this blue zone I had here. This was a pretty strong key area. So I'm actually going to keep it because that gives me confluence and confidence in the open price and this 1 hour supply for a possible short position on the NASDAQ given the right opportunity, right? So we're going to look at the book map, see what's going on here. What are the purple bubbles? Where are we seeing purple bubbles? Purple bubbles. Over here? No.
Purple bubbles, purple bubbles.
Purple bubbles. Oh, you know what it might be? So these are the red bubbles, and then I have a volume profile, like a blue shaded volume profile on them on Bookmap, so that might be it. That would be if you go into settings, you go to swipe down, footprint, and then I have time intervals, bar width, 80, vertical smart scaling, this, histogram, color blue, transparency factor over there, and all that other fun stuff. Alrighty, NASDAQ, let's see. Good morning, guys. What's going on, everybody? What is up? What is up? Another little resistance zone right here on NQ. But, we'll see. Let's plot out a new volume profile, because this one's old now. There goes gold trying to continue lower. Let's see, 15-minute volume profile. We will put it from our 6 o'clock open. This was our open from Sunday. So here we go. Here we go. This is a messy volume profile, to say the least. But we have our low volume nodes right up here. So we're going to mark that blue, like a lighter blue, and then we're going to text it out so we know what this is. LVNs, low volume nodes. Gold's trying to move lower. Remember, I had 82, 81 possible long entries. Possible. We'll have to see. Good morning, YouTube, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Do appreciate you guys for tuning in. Join our community at bullishbrs.com. Good morning, Bullish Bears community. Hope you guys are doing well today. Hope you guys all had a good weekend. I'm so sorry for not being here the past couple of trading days. Let's see. LVNs. Great. Awesome. So we could see that. We see what that is. This is NASDAQ. I'd like to see how we react. 23,800 key psych level right there. I do see volume's been strong to the upside. We could take a look at our equities. Get a feel for our equities right now. I see that Meta is rejecting, but did just create a new all-time high as well, right near that $800 mark. But look at it open right now, right? So we closed at 85. We're opening near 79. So we're finding some selling pressure on Meta. We'll see if that, well, we'll see if we want to find selling pressure on Meta when markets open. Right, let's see. Check our 1 hour. So again, where are we? We're down here pre-market. So I would like to see if Meta could make its way towards 772. But look at Nasdaq's continuing away. Something's got to be strong pre-market right now. Is it Apple? Is it Google? Wasn't so much Google. Google is pushing higher right now. Microsoft. Oh,
ES is getting ready to break a head and shoulder, inverse head and shoulders. So it looks like it's going to make a break north. Target north for 6472 volume node. If it breaks this inverse head and shoulders.
yeah. Let's see. Let's see. ES. ES, ES, ES. So let's take a look. ES on the daily time frame. Instant thought. Chop. Chop, chop, chop. So we're going to be looking for scalps today. Not going to really be looking for a continuation trade unless the market wants to give us a continuation trade, which at this point, it would most likely be to the downside. However, because we're trading at the bottom of our range, if we're looking at ES here, we see that 64.68 has sort of acted as support on Wednesday, then again on Thursday, and then again on Friday. And we want to see if it wants to work as support again today. Now, when we come down to a lower time frame, that support area I just mentioned was that broken supply zone that I had marked out. So I do have a key level 64.55, major key level it held as support. This was on, Thursday? So let's see if it wants to do the same thing again today. 64.55. Take a look at ES over here on Bookmap. ES Trade Map Lite. Some targets to the upside. 64.74, 64.80. Not too much to the downside at the moment. We'll see if we get more information on ES as well. 24-hour local. Give that some time to load in. Kyle, that's funny, man. Something else I noticed with the ES guides is as much as we are in a range, we're creating, look, we created higher highs, and we're trying to create higher lows. So if by chance, and this is the ES, if by chance we want to start pushing lower when that New York session opens, I might try to look for a long position with my stop loss at that recent low. Because what I'd be looking for is to see if we do want to hold this low like we have been doing, create another higher low, and then go and create a higher high. So that's what I might look for on the ES is one possible setup on the ES. ES to 65.08 today? Yeah, that would be a great target. Absolutely. Yeah, I want to see longs on ES today for sure. We could take a look at a tool like Quant Data to get an idea of order flow wise. We have Market AI. Well, we could see Market AI as well to get market sentiment, right? So it's risk on, which means buyers. And we are at the bottom of a range, so that helps us with that confluence as well. Economic data wise, we don't have anything today. Nothing of high importance at least. Nope. Nothing. So we'll wait and let's see. Let's see our quant. Oh no. Maybe not. Oh, lame. Guess we won't be checking our quant. Because I don't want to take like 3 minutes to go find that password and all that. Unless you guys want me to. Whatever you guys want. I don't really care. Let's see. It is 222908. We do have a little time. Do you guys want me to get quant data? Up to you guys. Trying to kill some time. See the order flow of what's going on in there. But again, we do have Bookmap. And that also shows us our volume and everything. It does not want to give me more information for ES. Oh, I wonder if I have to do it on here first. Oh, that might be it. I think that might be it. We'll see. Loading, because I might have to load in the historical data for ES Rhythmic for it to load up. There we go. There we go. A lot more information just came in. Beautiful. And now let's see ES Trade Map Lite. Will that also give me the same information now? Oh yeah, because it says local. Yeah, okay, perfect. Wonderful. Fantastic. Wait, where'd it go? There it is. It should. There we go. Yeah, it is. Nice, guys. Nice. Any bookmap questions? Let me know. I'm a bookmap pro. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, we'll check the 15-minute, any possible long entries. I just see a lot of chop, right? We have red candle, green candle, red candle, green candle, red candle, green candle, reds, followed by greens, followed by reds. So a lot of chop right here on the ES. I wouldn't really look for a trade right off the bat. Let's see, we have our low volume shelf on ES right up here. We'll mark that out right over there. Low volume shelf. We call that LVN. Same like we did with, I think that was the NASDAQ that we marked out. Low volume nodes. And let's take a look one more time at gold. There we go, guys. Look at that. Gold's making its way towards that 86. We could check. I want to check Market AI for gold one more time and see what analysis-wise it has going for it. So it has it bullish on the weekly, slightly bearish on the daily. Gold futures rose modestly on August 18, 2025, supported by lower U.S. Treasury yields. Oh, let's check the dollar. See how the dollar's trading. Daily, daily, daily. Dollar's in a tight range too. So it's sort of I'd consider that a weak dollar. So that could lead to a strong gold. So again, sort of supporting the bullish bias of gold longs. So we will see. The market also closely watches the meeting between U.S. President Trump and Ukraine President Zelensky for potential peace deal developments. We're they're at. I think they're spinning their wheels. I don't know if they're going to get anywhere. And so Fed rate cut expectations, anticipation of Federal Reserve interest rate cut in September is driving investors' demand for gold as a hedge against monetary easing. And U.S. Ukraine talks. When is the U.S. Ukraine talk? Let's see. Check our economy. Oh, actually, we should be able to scroll down. Oh, nice. Yo, they updated their capital flows to check this out, guys. This is awesome. So right now, healthcare, killing it right now. Healthcare is up 1.68% at the moment. Real estate following closely by consumers. Dow Jones it has on there too. It's got financials are doing the worst at the moment. So ES is going to feel that. When financials aren't doing too well, ES struggles. Let's take a look at, would somebody ask, check 6508 on Bookmap. Let's see. 6508. I mean, yo, we got levels going towards like 6500, 6505. Don't see 6508, but I do see a few sitting like 6488, 6495, 6500. But we are getting some selling pressure here. New York session opens in about 18 minutes, guys. YouTube, hit that like and subscribe. We're going to kill it today, I'm telling you. Now let's get our market AI back up there. I wanted to see. Oh, cool. So liquidity, and then you could hit safe haven. That's pretty dope. Wow, man. This is such a cool platform. Yen, Swiss franc, and gold. Those are their safe havens. Trending. We can see our trending news right now. 11 hours ago, Zelensky can end the war with Russia almost. Oh, so this is what Trump is saying. So this is. Trump is saying President Zelensky of Ukraine can end the war with Russia almost immediately if he wants to, or he can continue to fight. But, like, you're not opening that up to saying he could end it right away if he just gives Russia their land. Like, it's not like they're fighting just for the sake of fighting. Come on now. Macron, if Europe wants to be free and independent, we need to be feared and we need to be strong. It's nothing to do with our New York markets, our New York Stock Exchange, ESNQ. Alright, so nothing major. We could check our Trump tracker. Ooh, pretty high on the Trump tracker right now. So let's see. Today's high-profile White House meeting, President Trump with Zelensky. Is that today? And numerous leaders. Is that today? Ukraine leaders arrive at the White House. Oh, okay. The president greets the president of Ukraine. 1 p.m. It is today. There you go, guys. Now you know. Thank you, Trump Tracker from Market AI. Very helpful. Awesome. But yeah, that's today. And look, we get it full Trump Tracker, and let's see if it like breaks down everything. Oh no, it might just bring us to the calendar. But oh, I think that's because Trump Tracker is in here somewhere in the calendar. But that's pretty cool. Very helpful. Now we know. Waiting on gold for 33.81 for possible longs. ES and NQ, those are a little tough right now. There we go. Yeah, see that ES dipping again. Remember, guys, we have been trying. Let's see. We've been making new all-time highs, but we have been struggling. We could see Market AI's candle analysis on the 4-hour, on the ES. Let's see what happened when we sold off on this candle right here. 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. Friday. Oh, that's what, London session it says? Look how cool this is. You click it, and then it'll pull it up for you. Sticky inflation expectations reignite concerns over Fed rate timing. Fed Goolsbee signals more inflation data needed before easing policy. Import prices and consumer goods cost rebound, adding to inflation worries. But look at that. So I clicked that 4-hour time frame, and now it gives me a 15-minute. That's so cool. It's got trading view charts. So that's so dope. Very cool. ES sold off sharply on high volume after Michigan 1-year and 5-year inflation expectations rose to 4.9% and 3.9%, both above previous. This undermined rate cut hopes and triggered risk off flows as Fed officials stressed caution. It's pretty big. We will see. We will see. Any news that came out during that time? Hot headlines? Not really. So we'll wait. We'll wait and see. But this is so cool, man. That is awesome. Yeah, look, when you click calendar, they got economic, earnings, and Trump Tracker. Go home. Go scroll down to our news so we can keep our news up in case something wants to pop up. Keep that to the side over here. And now we'll just keep an eye on Bookmap. See ES and NQ, see what's going on there. Like I said, I wouldn't take any trades until the New York session sort of opens and gives us an idea of direction and market sentiment. Guys, join me today. I will be on Benzinga today as well for the Trader Bacon show. That was sort of the first show I ever appeared on Benzinga. That's with Gates Adams. He hosts that show. It's sponsored by Apex. And, yeah, we're doing 3 account giveaways, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, ladies and gents, let's see. This is ES right now. Really not seeing too much. I do want to see NVIDIA on the daily. You see, NVIDIA's in a real tight range too. Look how poor the price actions have been. And the reason I like to check for NVIDIA when trading things like ES and NQ is because it really does have a big hold on those. Now, it's not like a 40% hold or something crazy. It's 8%. But for one individual company to have 8% of the entire S&P 500 is huge. It looks like pre-market is trying to move higher right now. So we'll just be patient and we'll wait and see. Here's NASDAQ. Remember, NASDAQ, I had potential shorts up here near the 2308, 23,800. My apologies. What's gold doing? Gold, man, gold's getting there. We'll see. Now, my thoughts are to watch this price level. Because this price level right here is the end of this first fair value gap. So if that area wants to hold, that'll be my stop loss. If that area breaks, then I might look to use that area as my entry and the low we create as a stop loss. So a couple areas I'm looking for on gold. It does have better selling pressure at the moment. It is red on the CVD at the moment as well, but only by -40. So not the strongest of selling. And remember, our volume profile is bullish. We had a few things lining up on gold. We could check our 5-minute. Make sure our 5-minute also lines up with those 15-minute zones. Yeah, like look, we had a gap here on the 5 right there. We did test that already right there on the next 5-minute candle. So we will wait. Like I said, we'll just sort of wait on this and see how we want to react if we can get to those areas. Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. The ES and NQ. Wait for those to give us some possible entries. ES, I'd like to see if we could find support, but NASDAQ was on the other side of things where I wanted to see if we could find resistance. So we're going to have to see how equities are trading today for sure. Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, man. Kyle, what's up, Kyle? Says potential. Let's see, potential setup. Don't like it for New York volatility with screen piss stop, I think. Yeah, let's see. Longs on NAS. Alright, pretty solid, like an optimal trade entry right off the 70% is your entry. That's solid. Looking for it to hold that recent low to create a higher low. That's pretty good. And then target the recent pivot high we made. Nice. Alright, cool. You might even be able to keep a second take profit too at that next pivot up here. Because if we do reverse down here and find some buying pressure. Let's see, can I edit? I can't. If we come down here, find buying pressure and reverse back higher with momentum, we might look to take out both of these pivot highs. So, not that, I'll be greedy and take another 40 points, but what's that next price level is probably another 10 points on NASDAQ. Could be a nice little run. Add to the RR. But I like that. We'll see. We will see. I wouldn't want to trade, I guess, at those lows. Again, if I'm trading the range, that's how I would want to trade it as well. If I'm not, though, then I would want to not trade this range at all on ES and NQ. Oh. Excuse me, let's see the VIX. VIX is coming off a key level trying to push lower right now. The VIX isn't really screaming too much at me at this time. We could see if we could pull this lower. So like, look, this area right here, right here, right here. So it could be at a support zone. So VIX could be trying to move higher, which would lead to ES and NQ moving lower. So again, we'll be patient. We'll see how things want to play out. I'm looking for possible NASDAQ shorts around 23,800. Let's see. I believe we've had breakdowns for the most part. We could check Edgeful and see what's popping on that. Oh, yo, Ozzy, man, you gotta let me know. Let me know how that Edgeful stuff works. He's running with those algos too. I know Marziti was as well. I think he's AFK at the moment. Oh, I'm on the wrong Google login. $400 Google logins later. I'd like to see NASDAQ come to 23,800 for sells. What I'm looking for right now, guys, is going to be on Edgeful. I want to see what are the odds of a double break. Breakout, breakdown. What have we been doing lately? Gap fill. So let's do orb, opening range breakout on NASDAQ. So past 6 months, New York session. Okay, double break, breakdown, breakout, breakdown. So this is definitely helping me on a bit more of a bearish bias. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Ozzy. Yes, sir. Definitely helping me on a bearish bias because These double breaks could have been a break to the upside and then a break back down to the downside. These breakdowns are clearly bearish because they're breakdowns. That means we did not break back to the upside. Only bullish day was on the 14th, which I believe was Thursday. And that was this day right here. And this was just like funky price action. This wasn't even a trend day, so I wouldn't even consider that. So definitely feeling a bit more bearish. Liking this setup a little more now. We'll downsize, turn it back with... Nice. Good stuff, Kyle. Good plan. Good. Always good to have a plan, because then guess what? When it doesn't work out, that's alright. That's alright, as long as you have good risk management. Alright, so that's what I'm looking for. Oh, let's also check our gap fill, because I want to see where our gap price is, which is on NASDAQ here. Let's find our 345 close right there, guys. That's our gap fill today. That's perfect. That is right in our supply zone, right where my target entry is. So now I'm starting to see a setup I want to see, right? I want to see NASDAQ open up somewhere below 23,800. And then on the 15-minute, the first 15-minute of the day, well, I guess for the first 15-minute, remain below that 23,800, and then have a break to the upside first, so I could find a short entry, and then target the downside break, and then even possibly target new lows of day as well. So that's what I'm looking for on the NASDAQ here today. Let's see. NQ, gap fill, gap up, gap down. Let's see, right now our gap down size is only 0.17%. Those odds are definitely going to be in our favor. Let's go by size. I believe the first lot is like to 0.2 yeah, 0.2%. Yeah, 0.19%. So look at that gap down. Filled 71% of the time. So and that's on sizes of 19%. Right now it's at 16%. So 19%, let's mark out where 19% would be, just so we have an idea. Oh, okay, this white level right there that I already had marked out for some reason. Interesting. That's our 19%. So we need to see NASDAQ open on the New York session in 5 minutes, in 4 minutes, in a few seconds. Want to see NASDAQ open above this white level, see it range for a little bit, then after the first 15 minutes, break the high towards 23,800, reject around 23,800, find some sells, and go short, and obviously go short and target the lows. We'll keep an eye on Bookmap, we'll keep an eye on NASDAQ, we'll keep an eye on equities, and we will see how things line up at that point. Liking the setup a little more now. We'll wait for open too. Otherwise, I'm betting it will stop me out. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And guess what, too, guys? So right now, my trade setup, the setup that I'm looking for on NASDAQ, is this break to the supply and then a break lower. If we open and we just start selling off like crazy, guess what? We're going to need to sell off through these zones down here and create new volume below our previous day low. Well, guess what? Then when we create a new low volume node off of that low we just broke through, that will be my retest entry short for the second leg. So never think you're going to miss the market. Just be patient. Your setup is confluence with mine. I like it. Nice, man. Nice. Kyle, which setup you looking for? I thought you were looking for the longs off the OTE, right? Right now, NASDAQ on the 5 is in this range. Hey, what's up, Amity? Good morning. Long to your short. Oh, got you, got you. That's just what I want to see. Listen, and you know what else too, guys? We might blast right through the supply zone and go hit this low volume node around 23,800. If that's the case, I'm going to be really patient and wait for like some 15-minute time frames to close and do higher time frame analysis where I'm only entering on the 15. Right, so I'm not going to be forcing any lower time frame trades. So I'm ready for each level. We're being patient. New York session opens in T-minus 2 minutes. Drum roll for the market open. I hope you guys are excited as I am. We could take a look at gold. Was also trying to move lower. Remember, we had a possible long entries on gold, 33.81. We will see, guys. We will see. Nas finding a little selling pressure here. Here's our market pulse. So guys, this is our market pulse indicator. This is ES, this is NQ, and then this is gold. So ES and NQ, these two, we want to see them pulsing or pushing, both of them green together, both of them red together. The little white lines on each side is negative and positive 70%. When it's ticking above that percentage, we're usually getting a strong move. And then the one on the right is gold, just so I could keep an eye on it. Alright guys, market's open in less than a minute now. I need NASDAQ to open above 23,760. If it doesn't open above 23,760, guess what we're doing, guys? We're sitting on our hands. Guess what we're doing anyways? We're sitting on our hands. Gotta be patient in this market. Here we go. We're trying to open above that 23,760. She's struggling. Volume's definitely been moving to the downside. Look at the volume pickup here, guys, on these two 15-minute candles here on NASDAQ. So we go to the 5-minute now, just to watch that open. And again, we're looking to see if these buyers could hold us back higher. And yeah. I almost want to take that long at open. But I'm not going to, because it's not like we're off of any demand zones. There we go. Nice. Nice, guys. Beautiful. Fantastic. Kyle, you in those longs yet? I wonder if you took them. I would be patient. I wouldn't buy the highs. Definitely don't buy the highs, but that was some good confidence in the longs for the control. Just want to see if they want to hold at this point. Remember, I am looking for possibly 23,800. 23,800 for possible sells. That is our gap fill price. That would be a great target for longs as well. 23,800. Boom. Look at this spike right through it, guys. Right through it and right to it. Yes, and NQ. Take a look at NVIDIA. Flying right now. Not looking for shorts off of a strong NVIDIA like that. But we'll be patient. Let's see, guys. Let's see. I'll tell you guys if I enter a short position. I'm not right now. Definitely not right now. Starting to dance around here. Curious to see. I'm going to try one. We'll try one. Off 23. I'm going to try to get filled 23,800. Alright, so there's my fill. It might go right to stop. Stop loss is 23,810. So again, if it goes right to stop, it's just a quick stop out. But looking for the supply zone to possibly trap some buyers at these highs. Nice. That was a quick turn. We'll see. We'll see. Want to see that sell hold now. Want to see us break below this. There we go. That's good. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Want to see those sellers hold us lower now, because buyers did take a little control there. Bro, I'm trying to stand on business with TradingView a little bit, because we've been working with them for quite some time, and they happily, no problem, you know, here's a couple accounts you could use, no problem, that's fine. Now they're like, oh, well, you know, like, we're dealing with a new guy. So I'm like, come on now. We've been helping you guys. We promote the hell out of you guys. Best charting platform out there. But whatever. Let's see, guys. I want to see these sellers hold on NASDAQ here. Almost considering taking that for a scalp. But I do like that rejection. 2 minutes left on the 5-minute as well. We can. Oh no, we can't even look at footprint. Yeah, I shouldn't. I'll forget standing on business. I'll just buy the account myself. I want to see these sellers hold us on Bookmap on NASDAQ here. Push us lower. There we go. Bro, beautiful short entry if we're able to trade back to the bottom of our range. Look at that, guys. Great sellers. Great sellers. The best sellers I've seen. Oh, they're failing. They're the worst sellers. I've seen better sellers in my sleep. It would help to see the volume footprint, see where our point of control is on this current candle. Point of control is currently at 90, which is right over here. So I'd like to see if we could trade below 90 on the 5-minute. Not looking like it. Looking like we might get stopped out of these NAS longs. I have 23,810 as my stop loss. Might push through it. Let's see. We got some resistance right here. I like this resistance that we're failing to push through it. Almost want to add here off of that, but I'm not going to because we got 50 seconds for that 5 to close, and we could just blow right through. 10 is still my stop loss. Alright, it did stop me out on that run to 10. Glad I was patient and did not just flagrantly add, right? So knew the risk, said okay, and now we'll be patient. Gold finding some selling pressure. Does gold want to give us our long entry? Remember, we're looking for gold around 3381. Take a look back at NASDAQ too, though. We do want to see if NASDAQ could scale above this supply zone, this resistance area. Does it want to hold above it and use it as longs? That would be my question. Other than that, really waiting on NASDAQ. Possibly ES. We could see what ES is doing. Those ES longs, remember I put that position out there. That is holding. So I had possible longs on ES while NAS I was looking for possible shorts. Remember when one's at resistance, one's at support, a lot of times the market will just give us a range off of that. So I'm not opposed to taking shorts again on NASDAQ. I would just really need some more confirmation. Like some stronger selling pressure or something. Where are we at right now? Yeah, really not getting the best volume to the downside, so I am going to wait on NASDAQ, especially if I'm looking for a short. Gold, 33, looking for 3381. NAS, I do want to see a break below 806. Where's VIX at? That's what I want to know. VIX is at that zone. Trying to move lower, though, which is bullish. If this buyer fails, though, on NASDAQ, that could be a huge green flag for the shorts. Like this buyer that's building right here, but he's not failing. He's holding it pretty well. He's doing his thing. Return to the scene of the crime on Spy Too Easy. Nice, nice. Bro, ES loves its range. Probably wait on gold at this point. NASDAQ's giving us some odd action. ES is always a good go-to as well when it comes to finding a good entry.
6472 is a volume node on ES.
The point we just held was a good spot on ES. I couldn't get there in time. Oh, we're getting into it again. This 68.5. I like the 68.5 to try to hold on ES. But if it fails again, we might just be range bound today, guys. So we want to be patient. We want to wait and see what's going on. Look at that. It's trying to dip through it. I want to see this hold as support. It was a bit of a lower volume, no, but now we're trying to fill it. So I'd be more concerned that we want to break lower. But let's wait and see. I'm a bit more confident in the longs off of this, but we do have some resistance starting to build up above us. We do have demand down here. We are at the bottom of the range down here. I'm going to take a couple on ES, but I'm just sort of careful on the stop loss. Stop loss below a recent low. It's again, one of those trades where it's like, if we do want to hold support, great. If not, that's fine. I'll take the paper cut. But Looking for this like 83, the 75, 75 area to hold, but it's about to fold. 25 is my stop loss. 75, 25 is my stop loss. Is going to get hit. You see, Naz is probably rejecting. Yeah, so out of ES was not a good setup. Like I said, guys, we're really not getting A plus areas. Naz is rejecting that supply zone again, though, which could possibly, again, be our short trade, NQ, not ES. NQ's been way more bearish off of the off of market open lately. So let's see if Nas does want to range back lower. Waiting on ES, ES gold as well. Remember gold. Gold might be the A plus setup we're waiting on today, guys. Because ES and NQ, they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. We do not want to trade that price action. Let's check out gold. Gold coming into a better area, so we're probably going to go to gold today. GC. Definitely selling off here. Looking for 82 possible support. We see a very low volume shelf. Look at that. There's the dip into it. Good morning, guys. What's going on? Give me 1 second, guys. Alrighty. Yo, YouTube, man, hit that like button. Hit that like. Let's see how gold wants to react off this 82, 83. Nasdaq. I'd really prefer shorts on NQ at this point, but at this point, like I said, about the 15-minute time frame. Guys, give me 1 sec.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Alright. Let's see. Check this out. Built into Ninja. Oh, whoa. It's pretty cool
Got
looking.
a book map, jigsaw kind of thing. You have to combine two indicators to get it to work, but I was like, really? That's cool.
Yeah, it's interesting. For sure. For sure, sir. Alright, guys, so pretty range bound at the moment. ES and NQ. Both of them buyers
Short
failing to
on
bring us
NQ.
higher. What's up?
Looks like we're going short on NQ.
Yeah, you going short on Naz? I know, man. I was looking for shorts up here before. It wicked me out twice, and I don't know, man. I couldn't get a good entry on it. Couldn't get a good feel on NQ this morning off of with bookmap up over here. But it is finding some good selling pressure. I could have probably been a bit more patient and found an entry on these pullbacks up here for a short. But like I said, I'm sort of getting back in the swing of things, guys. Haven't been full on the future since last Wednesday. Meta getting hit. Good to know. That'll help NASDAQ sell off. I mean, listen, with the selling pressure, not saying we're just going to keep selling off, but a lot of times when we do find selling pressure, we do get a very, very aggressive move to the downside, right? We see some as Jeremy would call it, parabolic moves that like are just like non-stop moves. But I wouldn't sell the lows down here. Really wanted to see gold. And don't sell the lows because we're range bound. We are still creating higher lows at this point. Gold, we're waiting on 33.82. There we go, Naz with some more selling pressure. I'm thinking it might break lower here. And VIX, guys, VIX spiked off of this area of support too. So VIX pushing higher, that's bearish on ES and NQ. I just hate selling the lows. Take a look at our volume profile, put a new one up for our New York session. Just range right now. D-shape. Probably going to break lows. Here's our 15-minute closed right there. Huge rejection candle on the 15-minute time frame, guys. Would be patient. Gold, it's time for you to continue on lower for one more test to the downside. Ooh, look at that, guys. This is why we don't sell the lows. Imagine hitting sell down here at 74 and it pops right up to 86. Quick 12 points against you on NASDAQ. No thank you, sir. Come on, gold. You know you want to find some support. This might be the sell area on NASDAQ. We see every time buyers try to spike us higher, they fail. But at this point, too, sellers have also been failing to hold us lower. So, I don't know, man. I'd be patient. Ibuprofen. I'd be patient. We did get our 15-minute orb, though, didn't we? Yeah. High and low. So originally I wanted the 15-minute orb to break to the upside first, and then sell off to the downside. So that could still be a play. If it just breaks to the downside, though, then we're probably just going to get a breakdown. Gold trying to move lower again. That's what I like to see. Trump just said something. He said, I am totally convinced that if Russia raised their hands and said, we give up, we concede, we surrender, we will give Ukraine. Hold up, I gotta click it to read into it. We will give Ukraine and the great United States of America the most revered, blah, 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 blah. Oh my goodness. Does this have anything to do with anything? Alright, no, never mind. I thought it was something. Just a whole bunch of yap. Alrighty. Good morning, everybody. What's going on, everyone? Good morning, good morning. Where is my Discord? There it is. When does the orb hit? Well, it hasn't hit yet. So look, we have our 15-minute high and low. Oh, you have it on ES, though. So, oh, ES orb just broke to the upside. So you should have that orb long entry, Ozzy, if it's taken the, that edgeful's taking it for longs. And 2 times the move of this orb would be, let's see, this is about however many points to 79 to like 87. It's up there. So that would be your target on that. Pretty cool. Let's see. If that's the case too, if ES starts holding here, I'll look for a retest and I'll be taking some longs as well. Looks pretty good, guys. Looks pretty good. We'll see, though, because remember, NASDAQ, I was waiting on that double break to the downside. But we'll be patient. Gold has not hit that 82 area I was looking for. Nah, I don't think it's in a play any right now, Oz. I don't think so. Nas coming up to this area of resistance again. I do think we're gonna break through this time. Good morning, everybody. What's going on, guys? What is up? What is up? Hope you're all doing well today. We could look to see ES continuing higher on that. Again, ES is something I'd look for longs if we can break these highs up here and continue, because then we would be leaving a low volume node down here for us to then enter on the retrace. Hey, good morning, guys. Good morning, Jenya, Austin, Andrea. What's up? What's up, guys? Eddie, DW, Double A Buckets. What's poppin'? David, J. What's up? Jedi. Good morning. Oh, that's clever. Jet Eye, like a Jedi. That's really funny. I like it when you guys have clever names. Gold. Come on, gold. Trying to break lower towards that 82. ES hasn't really given us a low volume note, so we haven't had an entry yet on the ES. Guys, remember, it's only 9:50. We could take our time. Markets are not going anywhere. There's 6.5 hours in a trade in a New York session. So don't be jumping the gun in the first 20 minutes. Don't blow your account in the first 10. Stay patient. Size accordingly. Do your thing. NASDAQ probably still range bound. Yup. NASDAQ has yet to break to the downside or upside of the orb. Nas finding some selling pressure, and it really doesn't have that much support anymore to the downside. Yes, I wanted to close above the orb. It broke out of the orb to the upside, but did not close above the orb. Volume did start to pick up a little bit here, so we'll be watching this candle closely. Take a look at the VIX. Yeah, look at that big pullback. VIX is trying to move higher, which is bearish, so remember that. Be careful on that fact. Yes, diving. We're staying patient. That setup, remember guys, this was a setup that we would have needed us to break higher and continue higher first. Therefore, because we didn't get that, we don't have that trade set up. Time is it, guys? 9:50. 9:50. Don't forget, guys, join me on the Trader Bacon show today. NASDAQ broke to the downside of the orb. I'd be so careful. They're selling pressure like crazy. Just stepped in on NQ. Gold? Nope. Yo, ES just double bottomed at the orb right there. Ozzy, man, I hope it didn't trigger that trade. I hope it needed a close above the orb to trigger the trade. I think it does. We'll see. Oof. Bro, you guys ever sleep wrong? And like the right side of your neck is like, eh. It's like, you ain't looking around today, bud. NASDAQ, man. Those shorts off of this supply zone would have been nice, but look at this wick right above it, man. That is crazy. To not get the trade setup we were looking for on NASDAQ. Just waiting right now. Waiting on gold to give us a possible entry, maybe. ES is in the bottom. Guys, this big blue zone, it's not there for nothing. That area has been support for the past 1, 2, 3, 4 trading days. So again, I'm looking for this area to hold as support again. On the ES, what I was looking for to see is if we can take out some lower time frame lows and hold this higher time frame higher low and continue higher from there. So that might still be on the table as well. That'd be like after we take out like these pivots down here, right? So we get a break to the downside. We already had our double break, but let's see if we get a break to the downside and break back up to the upside. On Friday, we had a break down.
Hopefully it can bounce off that area of interest you're talking about.
On ES or NQ?
NQ.
Oh, I know, right? Oh, down here, off of like 47. Oh, Nasdaq looks great to continue lower on the 15-minute time frame, actually. Hold up. Let's see. Can we get a Nasdaq pullback short entry?
I think it's bouncing off there.
I'm gonna look for some Nas shorts, like, off this. If we could get above 60 for a second. I'm trying to get Nasdaq shorts in this, like, 65. Yeah, here we go. Let's see, 65-ish. It's a real tough place to take shorts, given the, us being at the bottom of the range on ES. I'll take one contract here with the stop loss at 71. So I'm in just one NQ short. And I'm in the short because of the 15-minute time frame. Was looking for that 15 to continue. Filled me around 61. Was trying to get filled around 64. Alright, whatever. Stop loss around 69 now. We'll move it lower. Looking for the 15-minute to continue lower on Nasdaq, which will then lead to the next 15-minute to break lower as well. So again, it's sort of like a continuation trade, but if this bottom of the range holds, then I will just be out for a small loss. Right now, CVD is ticking to the downside. We do have better volume to the downside for the most part, but I was gonna say we are struggling, but so. Sellers have taken control on Nasdaq for the most part, but we'll see. We'll see. New 5-minute just formed right there. This is what my entry looks like on the 5. It might stop out, man. And if that's the case, I'm probably done for the day off that. Oh, gold. Hold up, wait a minute. Sorry, Nasdaq, I don't care. Gold. I want to see that 82, man. I don't care if Nasdaq stops me out anymore. We're waiting on that gold. Let's see. It didn't. Where's my stop loss? 69.50? 69.50. Oh, it's 2 ticks away. Alright, let's see gold. Bro, Nasdaq got crazy close on that stop loss for now. It could still reverse and push lower. 15-minute, 30-minute closes in only 4 minutes. So I would have wanted that entry already to happen on gold for us to reverse. A little bit of a red flag on that. Nasdaq just chopping around right now. I'll let you guys know if that trade does continue in our favor. I am still in the short. As long as we remain below 70, I'm short. And I was looking for gold to continue. I'm sorry, not gold. I was looking for Nasdaq to continue lower on the 15-minute time frame. Gold, I wanted to find some support down here off of this 82 area. Very low volume node. Looks like we are trying to come into it right now. Possibly see like 80 as a stop loss.
We have housing market index stuff coming out at 10. It's not really normally a high priority thing, but it could cause a little jitter.
Yeah.
At 10 o'clock.
A little jitter. I like that. A little jitter. We're gonna jitter all over the place. Alright, let's see. Thank you, Marziti. Appreciate it. Good to know any economic news. Gold trying to hold here. This was the area I wanted to see us hit. 81.7 almost. Did we just hit it? I'll tell you what, I'll take some gold longs here, but I want to be a little careful. Stop loss is at 80.4. So down here, 80.4, it's near the bottom of this low volume node.
Lower.
Yeah, ES is going lower, Nasdaq's going lower too. Remember, guys, I'm still in that short on NQ, so now that's definitely going in our favor. Actually, I should make sure
Nice.
make sure I don't get stopped out for profit too soon on that one.
Take profit.
Yeah, yeah, Nas is going good right now, guys. That's awesome. Gold might stop out. Do I have? Yeah, I have my stop loss in on gold. I like gold is trying to curve up higher. CVD volume is trying to hold on gold. Nasdaq, man, had a nice sell-off here. Nice, gold's trying to hold too. Huge, guys, huge. See Nasdaq volume on Nasdaq. We do have some support down here. Would be a little careful on the 15-minute time frame. Closes in 50 seconds though. Ooh, that's tough, man. Yo, good call on Nas. I'm probably gonna look to get out. How's Nvidia looking? I think somebody said Meta was taking a hit. If Nvidia's selling off too, man, I'll hold the shorts. Nvidia's trying to hold though. If Nvidia could start selling off these last 30 seconds, huge on the short position. If Nvidia holds, I'm getting out. And some decent profits on Nas shorts. Oh yeah, and we have housing data right in like 5 seconds. Let's see. They pulled some levels from the book. Yeah. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna hold 70's my stop loss still. If it goes right to stop loss, it is what it is. That's for Nas. What else were we cooking at? Well, what else were we looking at? 15 is still continuing lower. Again, stop loss is at 70. I think we are still in gold longs off of that 82 area. Ooh, it is trying to reject, but it is also trying to hold at the same time. Oh, yeah, no, gold's struggling right now pretty hard. 80.2 is my stop loss on gold. Would like CVD just dropped on gold, so volume got very bearish. Yeah, alright, stopped out of gold. We're still in NQ though. And gold still could possibly line up again. But we'll just be patient on that. Markets have been real choppy today, man. Not seeing much continuation. Rejecting highs, rejecting lows. What's that?
Very, very choppy.
Yeah. Like crappy price action, man. This price action sucks. I want to see these buyers fail on Nasdaq up here. My biggest concern was Nvidia was trying to hold. Oh, it is trying to reject. Come on, Nas, find some resistance up here. Let's see, US August NAHB housing data markets index. I almost want to add to Nas shorts up here with Nvidia trying to reject. Just be careful with any kind of edge. Just be careful with any risk, any trades you take. Do not risk more than you're willing to lose. Just really want to see these sellers take us lower and have buyers fail to bring us above 68 again. 67.5 is my stop loss. 68, I'm sorry, 68 is my stop loss. It could run to it. It's trying to find some support down there. Come on, Naz, you know you want to fail lower again. Oh, nope, it's going to go to stop loss. Let's see. Gotta be careful. Bro, point away. There. Oh. Alright, I'm moving my stop to that recent candles high. It was literally, it was a point away from my stop, so I do think it's going to go stop hunts at this point. I think a lot of people who were trying shorts who put their stop loss at that recent candle high, like myself, just got stopped out. So we're going to have to be patient on that. Gold. Any turnaround on gold yet? A little bit. Gold's finally given us a little something. Gold is something I'd consider a re-entry on some longs here off of this volume shelf. So I'm going to try one more gold with a stop at the low. And then that'll sort of be it for the day on my trades. Mainly because, again, I'm sort of easing back into it. We were off for a little while there, hosting on Benzinga for Thursday and Friday. So I was really going over like small caps and stuff. So it's good to be back in futures. I much prefer it. CVD's trying to spike higher, gold trying to market pulse push higher, squeeze higher too, which again could help our long position here. Need to see gold hold above 79.9, which it did hold above. It held it as support. That's what gave me the confidence to take the longs there. I took this retest. Nice, finally, man. Gives a little something gold. Gives a little cha-cha. Scale above 82. Nice, that's what I wanted to see. Now the hourly just opened though, so we could be a little patient on the hourly. That recent hourly candle closed real bearish, and the 4 hour also closed pretty bearish on that last 4 hour time frame too. So we'll be a bit patient on that. Nice quick move to the upside on gold. I want to see if this could have some momentum. It's still squeezing with volume, so I'm gonna hold for a sec. Very nice, guys. Very nice. Beautiful. Let's see. I might look to get out of one soon. We'll have to see, though. Possibly get out near 33.80, 33.88, guys. 33.88 possible first target. Good volume behind us, man. Good spike. That was crazy. Some sellers stepping in here. People might be taking profit. 33.8, 33.9, 83.9, I mean, 83.9. Yeah, I might look to get out of one into some profit here. Let's see. I do want to wait, let this 5 sort of close out. That was a very quick reaction to the upside off of these lows, off of that low volume shelf. And volume profile is still pointing to the buy side. Point of control is up here at 94. So I'm going to wait on these longs, see if we could make our way back towards that point of control. Our daily time frame on gold has been struggling. We took out previous day high, and then we reversed and took out previous day low. So again, could we possibly trade back to our point of control? That would be my target on gold. My entry's about here. There we go, guys. Come on, gold still has okay volume on the market pulse, which is keeping me in this trade. That plus the quick reaction we had to the buy side. I might get out of one, though, up here, seeing that we might fail. Let's see. CVD's trying to push positive, though. If the CVD could push positive, that says negative 173. If this could push below, or I guess above negative 150, that would be huge. Because we're looking for this to go positive. If it doesn't go positive, we could stay bearish here, which would make me want to get out of a contract, let alone the whole trade. But look at that, negative 162. It is trying to hold bullish. I'll try to hold it. I'm losing faith in the long position here. I need to see gold give us another quick snap up. I like this lower wick to the downside, though. Plus, the volume that came in on it, that definitely does give me more confidence, too. So we could be patient on this. Point of control's first target, 33.94. 33.88 is another possible target to the upside. Just really need to see this volume. Now it's negative 180. Looking for this 82 area to hold as support again. How are the past 2 days on gold? Red? Okay, so we could probably expect possibly a green day today, but where's our open price today on gold? This is our open. Gold dipping, not a fan of that. I'm still in the longs. Entries 80.5. 80.5. But if sellers step in with strength, like I said, we were looking at that CVD, cumulative volume delta. We'll have to see. I really want to see how this 5-minute closes. I wanted the 5 minutes to close back above and out of this volume profile. Without that, again, I'm losing a lot of faith in these longs. We'll most likely just get out. CVD is about to hit negative 200 again. Big red flag. We are near the bottom of our range, though. I wouldn't want to get out just yet. But 16 seconds left in the 5-minute. Not looking good on the longs. Really need to see us spike higher. But we're trying to squeeze to the downside. That's unfortunate. I should have took it for the scalp, man, off of that. Remember, I said the 4-hour was looking a bit more bearish and all that. I'm going to wait 1 sec here. 15 minutes still closes in 5 minutes, so we could still wait on that as well for possible 15-minute reversal candle. At this point, I'm really just staying crazy patient. If we get a quick impulse move towards like 84, I'll get out of one contract to play it safe.
Sleep over here.
What's that?
I'm falling asleep over here.
Bro, seriously.
On NQ.
Oh, yeah, it's bad over there right now? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. I want to see our volume profile here. All right. Definitely, man. Definitely a tough read on gold at the moment. Would rather it hold longs, obviously, because we are in a long. But market doesn't care what trade we're in, right? Market sentiment's just market sentiment. So let's be patient on that. It's dancing on my entry price. I wanted the 15 to close somewhere above my entry. Right now, look at all that selling pressure trying to step in. Will most likely hit stop. We'll have to see. Right near that key level 79.4 that I had marked out. But this is some wild selling, guys. My stop loss is at 77.7. Another 2 points away on gold. $305 left on the 5-minute. Guys, I'm going to wrap up the stream around like 10:30 today because I got that Benzinga show at 11, the Trader Bacon show. And don't forget to tune in because we are giving away not 1, not 2, but 3 Apex accounts. So that's pretty cool. A better chance for you guys to win. It did take a trade? Oh man, Ozzy. Oh, it's got you in a short. That's pretty cool, dude. That's pretty cool. Alright, 2:20 for this 15-minute to close. 30-minute has about 17 minutes to close, and we're just failing. Gold looking like it's getting ready to go stop hunt. Like it's ready to go spike lower. Hopefully I'm wrong and it holds up. which would ideally make me right because I'm wrong, but don't tell the market that. Minute 30 for this 15 to close. And if we could get a closure on the 5-minute like this as well, that's really in our favor. But we have a minute 30 left. That's plenty of time for it to just drop right back. Bro, it feels like a pinched nerve. It's so bad. No trading with pinched nerves, guys. 15-minute, 30-minute. We got a minute left on the 15 now. Come on now. ES, what's ES doing? Ew, gross. Oh, I see the ES. It took ES short because we closed below the orb, but now we're back above it. It's gonna be a stop hunt kind of day, guys. Market's like, hey, nice trade you got there. It'd be a shame if somebody... And then they, like, rug pull.
Every time I'm considering an entry,
Does the
just
opposite.
reverses on me.
Yeah, no, it's one of those days, man. We gotta let the market be. It's sort of been that way for the past week or so now, right? That's been the consistency we've been seeing, is inconsistency, because there's a lot of uncertainty going on globally, geopolitically, everywhere right now. So I'd sort of, I don't know, this kind of market we really need to see some type of big news come in to help hold us, or something. 15-minute held, that's what I want to see. Entry on this one was gold longs at 3380.5. 80.5. Right there. I got in on the 5-minute. I got in on this big candle right here. So I've been in it. It went really positive for me. It came back down, went a little red on me, came back up. So we're just chopping right now. 15-minute finally did give us a possible reversal candle if we could break back above it. The orb on gold would be over here for the double break. We could take a look at orb on edge full on gold if it doesn't stop us out first and see what are the odds of a double break. It's gonna go stop me out before I could even look. Let's see. Orb, oh, it's mainly had double breaks. So I would still be looking for these longs to hold. This is our orb low, this is our orb high. We broke the lows, would like to see us reverse back higher and break the high. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. And guys, you could have just gotten that, just tested my entry point again. So it's not too late to enter this trade over here. I would just be patient. It's probably the last call for it, if it does work out. Big ifs going on in the market. How's the dollar looking, bro? Need that dollar to start dropping. Need it weaker. Good morning, everybody. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. I missed you guys. I think big order there. What's up, Max? What's going on, bro? Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm looking for it. So we have point of control at 3394 for today's session. That was my first target. But using the orb, if I am using the orb, the double break would be my second target. But I could just use the orb to give me the confidence that we are going to reverse back higher because we mainly had double breaks. So that's another way we could use it. But 3388 has been a price target for a little while now too, and that's right near the orb high. So I might use that as the first TP still.
Double break is a reversal?
A double break is when we break both sides. So right now on gold, we broke to the downside, and we haven't broken the upside yet. So right now it would be considered a breakdown, but if I'm anticipating a double break, then I would take a long position below our orb low and target the orb high.
Got it, thanks.
Gotcha. My biggest issue with longs is that buyers have been failing, but sellers have also been failing to continue us lower. So it's definitely a tough point here. 40 minutes left for the hourly to close, but I was looking for the 15-minute for the reversal here, and we did have good volume on that 15-minute candle as well. So if we reverse here, that could lead to a good volume reversal. Waiting on gold to pump. We're near our open price. I wanted us above our open price too. That's this pink level right here. Yo, if this trade goes to stop loss, that at this point, that would be pretty disappointing. 40 seconds left in the 5-minute here, and I really want to see some volume bring us above 33.82. If we do not get that, we'll see, guys. We'll see. What about entering 33.75? There's 50 limits there. 33.75. Yeah, that could be a good order. I see 80 sitting right there, but what if we don't come back to that price level, right? We also have 40 sitting at 33.88, which 40 would be a lot easier for the market to fill than 80. So we might come up here first and then go down to that level. Now, right now, off my analysis and off of the zones, I wanted to look for some longs down here in support. Now, that 75 you mentioned, that is still in support too, but we'll see. We'll see. Right now, so what might happen is we might get, look, this bull move for a little bit, scalp, and then it might pull back, reverse again off your support zone for a scalp. But we'll definitely have to see. We'll be patient here. I want to see that CVD push green, and it's keep failing to get above negative 150. Come on now. Here's where we squeeze, and we go higher. Like, all the way up. Now we'll see, we'll see. Guys, don't forget, Trader Bacon Show today, 11 o'clock. Bringing home the bacon. It's funny, I love it, man. Love it. Gold's like, what if I don't feel like squeezing to the buy side right now? What are you gonna do about it? I'm just like, I'm not gonna do anything about it, Gold. I'm just gonna get stopped out then. But right now, look at the session volume delta. For the most part, it's red, but there was a very aggressive buyer that stepped in near 33.79.7. He got a better fill than me, but whatever. You guys in any NASDAQ still? Let's see what's going on in Chop City. Oh, gross.
Nope.
Nope. Oh, man, dude. That's right. It's not like gold's giving us good price action. Bro, once volume could flip on gold, though, we should start to fly. But if it fails, guys, I cannot emphasize enough. If it continues to fail, somebody else is going to take control. And if it's not the buyers, it's going to be the sellers. So at some point, everybody that's been trying to short gold over here is going to get squeezed. Or at some point, the buyers who have been trying to hold gold over here are going to get exhausted and fail. Oh, gold. Bro, how do you CVD? So CVD, that's the cumulative volume delta. So on the bottom of the chart, you see two lines over here. This one that goes from green to red, then this other one that goes red to green to like a pinkish, and it goes back and forth. The one that's zigzag That's our market pulse indicator. The red one that's a bit smoother, that's our cumulative volume delta. So that's basically the cumulative volume delta of the volume that was traded on our session. So right now it's negative 149. Boom, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see if NASDAQ wants to have some follow through on that. That's the flip that I wanted to see on the CVD. Boom, right above negative 1,000. Let's go. I want to see gold start to really reverse higher now. But yeah, so basically I like to see let's put it this way. We were trying to sell off this whole time, right? But the CVD kept failing to push lower. So I wanted to see CVD start to flip bullish to help me see that buyers are starting to take control in the market. Because sellers kept failing to bring us lower, that told me buyers are trying their best to absorb all of the sell orders and hold us higher. So guys, let's see gold. Looking for that 15 minutes to continue higher here. 6 minutes left on it. That's exactly the move I was looking for on the 5. Need us to close above this area, and I could possibly see us continuing, guys. Good stuff on that. They pulled 88. 33.88 was a target of mine for a while this morning. They pulled it. 33.84, next possible target. That's right near our orb. Look at that, guys. Boom. Go gold. Go. Wonderful. But CVD's struggling again. So again, a bit of a red flag there, but 5 seconds for the 5 minute to close. And we're closing where I wanted us to, maybe? Sort of, for the most part. I don't like that volume's still lacking, though. This is a bit of a red flag. But I would like to see us trade back within our orb on gold and head towards the orb high. Bro, alright. You know what? It managed your trade for you. No dice today. Yeah, man. Range-bound price action odds. That's when the algos don't work too well. Nothing works well in this. Except possibly these gold longs if we want to continue. But because we've been failing to continue for the most part, makes me want to consider scaling out of this. But it was really the 15 minute that kept me in the long, so I would like to hold and see if we can continue on the 15-minute time frame. Really looking for this last 5 minute here to push us higher above and back into our ORB, opening range breakout. If we fail that, there's a good chance sellers step back in. But right now, we got that CVD, man, that went below that negative 150 or above, however you want to word it. Technically, it's above because when it's negative, the higher the number, the closer it is to 0. So we did make it above that negative 150. And look, we're trying to do it again as well. So that's something I do want to see some follow through on. Guys, if you're here on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe. And don't forget to join our community at bullishbrs.com. I go live Monday through Friday with our community. And we catch some pretty nice trades for the most part when markets aren't giving us garbage. Waiting on gold longs. Didn't hit TP. Green stopped, but also reversed for the long. 2 for 3 today for decent green. All right, good work, Kyle. Good work. Closing it out green is what matters. Especially in these type of market conditions. Let's take a look back at our chop, guys. Okay, NASDAQ made a new high. Beautiful. ES did a break above its orb too. Oh my god, bro. Horrible price action. Literally untradeable. Is there a scalp for short at 84? At 84 on gold? You're looking at gold or you're looking at NAS? I guess gold. I wouldn't consider any shorts at this point because now we are trying to hold the bottom of this range. I would be patient. We got 2.5 minutes left on this 5 minute and on the 15 minute. That's what's going to be my my next confluence to hold this trade or not, is how this 15-minute candle wants to close. If we could break real strong into the orb, that would be huge. I'm going to hold it towards 94. If we sort of fail around, then I might get out, right near that 84 area. 202 left on the 5. I do think sellers might try to dip in here on gold for a moment. I'm not going to fall for it. We're going to stay patient. Something to note is sellers have been trying to step in for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles, and failed each time for the most part. So with that being said, I want to be patient. I don't want to exit my trade because I got my longs down here at 80.5. My stop loss is still near the lows. I'll let it chop around. I'm waiting for the 15-minute candle to close, which is in a minute and a half.
I missed the move for NQ.
Oh no. You better FOMO into it. I'm just
No, I
kidding.
got pulled away and then I came back and I seen that.
Oh man, I don't think, quite honestly, I don't think there's any move yet because we've failed to see any continuation. Buyers keep failing and then sellers keep failing. So I think you're still good on there being a potential move, not missing it. There you go, gold's trying to break above that level too. Want to see these sellers really fail. Look at the CVDs really squeezing here, guys. Gotta see that break higher, man. What a struggle. It's on the struggle bus right now. It's struggling. Pulling back. Let's see if it wants to create a higher low right there. I see sellers keep stepping in, and then buyers keep bopping it back up. But 25 seconds left, and it is not looking good on that 15. 25 seconds left, 20 seconds left. We need it to close somewhere at least green, at least above our open price. And right now, sellers are trying to take it. Let's see. We'll be patient. 30-minute closes in. Oh, 30-minute also, though, is closing pretty bullish. So it's like, we'll let it close and see.
Got the shorts on NQ.
Nice. Nice work. Yeah, look at that. CVD, we're spiking to the downside on ES and NQ right now. Gold also trying to find some volume to the downside, but I want to see these buyers hold up. The 30 minutes giving me a little confidence to keep holding. Because again, the longer we stay in a range, right, the more people that are getting chopped up, so the more volume we're accumulating at this point. So if we reverse, everybody that was accumulated to the downside will end up being forced to buy their positions, and that will help fuel the long position. There's some buying pressure stepping in on gold. CVD is flying now, negative 63. That's what I wanted to CVC. Ha ha ha. See if we want to hold this. Want to get back in that orb price level, 3383.4. And we're a couple ticks away. A tick away. Love to see it. There's the boom right into our orb. Come on now, gold. You know you want that double break. What's the GC contract? It is. What are we on now? I should have it right.
Victor.
Huh?
Victor.
It's V? I thought it was Z.
I got Z.
Did gold roll recently?
Oh, wait, excuse me. Did
You're
you
on
say
Z.
gold? I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about crude. Crude rolled to V Victor. My mistake.
Oh, that's alright. That's alright. Just don't let it happen again. I'm just kidding.
Where's your take profit on gold?
94.
You wanted to go all the way up there, huh?
Yes, sir. Nah, at least 89 as a first take profit would be nice because we'll look for that orb double break. But we'll definitely have to see. And to think about it, I don't really want gold to go all the way up there. That's just the top of the range. That's the point of control of today, too. So it's not the craziest of levels. We got a nice run there. Could definitely look to get out of 1 into some strength, but I'm going to wait and see how we want to play out. You want it to go all the way up there, you greedy bastard.
Well, yeah, no.
Bro, listen, the market made me wait this long. It better make it worth it.
Gold moved that far, like that
It
quick?
listen, it did. I don't need to move it. I don't need it to move that quick. I just need it's taking its time. I'll hold it. It's 10:30 now though. That's a good point. I am going to because I got that show at 11. We'll hang around for another 5 minutes. And then guys, yo, join me on the Trader Bacon show with Gates. And if this trade is still active, we'll post it up. We'll keep it up. I'm still in 2 contracts gold longs, guys, off of 80.5.
It looks like it's gonna be a while.
It does, doesn't it? The 30-minute is giving us a nice reaction of the upside, so I would be looking for this target to hit in the next hour or so.
Have you ever held like all day on a gold position?
Not all day, but like an hour and a half, hour or two, yeah.
Okay.
Not the worst thing in the world, not the funnest thing to do, but it's alright. Let's see. Part of me is considering getting out of one up here. But again, we waited so long for this move. We got this move. CVD's finally pushing positive too. Let's let our winner run. Some good buying volume coming up. Like, not really seeing a reason to exit right here other than this volume shelf we had at 84. But volume also picked up on this 5-minute too. So looking for this 15 seconds left. Need us to close above our orb price level. Just 83.4. Dude, it's going to be so close. We're holding. We'll hold. We'll hold gold. I might get out of, I don't know, man. Part of me is, alright, you know what? Ricardo's talking me out of this gold trade. Let's see, we'll see. I want to find support.
I'm not talking you out of anything. I'm telling you to steal in. Go all in, YOLO it, bro.
All in, you're right, let me just add. Let me just keep adding. Just keep buying, just keep buying. I'll dollar cost average up. Come on now. Trap that seller, let's continue. Buy gold. Get it, buy gold. Ha ha ha. Alright, I'm being patient here. Check out gold on the daily time frame too. That always helps me too to know, am I looking for a reasonable move or no? And it's like, we're still within that previous day's range. This is most definitely a reasonable move. Where's our previous day high? I think our previous day high is right at my target, so. Yeah, that's right, previous day high. Point of control is right near previous day high. So that's my target on gold. If buyers can hold. I'm thinking sellers are trying to step in here off this 84, though.
And the thought's not too old.
I'll hold for this 5 to close. I'll try my best not to rhyme anymore. But, we'll see. We'll see. Need the CVD to get positive, man. ES and NQ you guys mentioned, were they selling off? Oh my god, they're just still range bound. Gold struggling. But remember, buyers are able to wick us really quick to the upside. They've proven that, they've shown that. So I'm just waiting on gold. Ooh, it's got a lot of selling pressure though. Look at our market pulse is ticking to the downside right now on gold. Be careful, be patient. CVD negative 130.
This price action on NQ is trash.
Bro, we got that Monday price action. Yo, Max Mines, bro, great call. Great call. He said he said earlier, is there a scalp for short at 84 on gold? And I was like, I don't think so. Bro, literally 84 would have been a perfect scalp short on gold. If anything, yeah, I should have got out of the longs there for sure. I should have scalped it, taken it for what it is because it has been some range-bound price action. But now I'm just going to wait. Hopefully we can reverse back higher again. But now we are below my entry point, which is insanity. Bro, help me, I find the best level every day, but when I look at the heat map for confirmation, I don't get satisfied by seeing the good orders. Sometimes Max Minds, when using Bookmap, we're not looking for just the heat map levels, but we're also looking for like the session volume profile, like the low volume shelves and stuff. Those are really good areas to line up with your key levels. We wicked off of my entry price. I want to see a volatile move to the upside on gold, and without that, guys, we're gonna get hit. We're gonna wham. So we'll see. But yeah, Max Minds, use those low volume shelves, very helpful. Point of control, things like that. VWAP to line up with it too. Confluence, confluence, confluence. Multiple levels at the same level. Time is it? It is 10:40. I said I'd hang around for another 10 minutes after 10:30 to see how this trade wants to play out. Gold better start turning around here, man. Dude, that 30 minutes got 20 minutes left. So it's like this was a big pullback on the 5, yes. But it also probably stopped a lot of people out who were in longs. So it's a tough point. I'm going to wait. I do want to see buyers hold us back higher on gold. And I'm probably going to wrap it up. Wow, that's crazy. Alright, we'll hang for another 5 minutes. Not much of a rush. It's not like we have to get ready for the show. It's still 20 minutes before it starts. 15 minutes, plenty of time. I use them every day. Low volume node, point of control. I mark out low volume node for 4 hours, but I missed the trade. Try to find some low volume nodes on our intraday. So like 5 minute, 15 minute, our intraday price action, intraday price movements, most recent price movements. Those are a bit more helpful than a 4 hour because we're day trading. When we're looking for a 5 minute or 15 minute entry, but we're using a 4 hour zone, a lot of times that zone is huge and we end up taking way too many trades. We take the first trade off the zone, then we dip into it again, we take the second trade off the zone. So find some lower time frame zones to line up with your higher time frame zone. And that will be your entry. Like the homie Ozzy, is he still in here? Yes, sir. He uses a hour. Oh no, you know what? I'm not gonna give away his sauce, but he does use 2 different time frame zones to find his confirmation. You could do like if you're using supply and demand, you could do like a 30-minute demand zone lines up in a 4-hour demand zone, something like that. Or an old 4-hour demand, we held it as support and we formed a new 30-minute demand. That's higher confidence because we just held that area as a higher low. Zelensky says it's impossible to give up territory to Russia. Well, yeah.
Too late.
Yo, I cracked 1,900 followers on Instagram. It's up 300 the past, damn it, gold. The past month or two. Whoop whoop.
You're an influencer now.
Yeah, right. When I hit 50K, 100K, I'll let you know. But it's grown. We'll get there. One reel at a time. Yo, gold, stop messing around. You guys hear the abbreviation FAFO? It's a new abbreviation, FAFO. F around and find out. That's what gold's doing right now. At this point, man, I got such little confidence in these longs on gold. But it's that 30 minute that's really keeping me in it. Like after marking the levels, what should I look for confirmation when price reaches? So like, but you're saying, so you're finding 4-hour zones, right? 4-hour low volume nodes which I'm assuming you're finding those on like a TradingView 4-hour candlestick chart. But then come into TradingView, I'm sorry, Bookmap, and find with the session volume profile any areas where volume tends to fall off, right? And that would be on lower volume from more recent price action. We're always looking to trade within the recent price action because that gives us confidence that we have the ability to get back to the top of the range because markets are known for ranging. Ladies and gentlemen, at some point I do have to wrap it up. But gold's making me stick around today. YouTube, keep running that like button up. I do appreciate it. We killed it on Benzinga. Absolutely destroyed it. Their base likes is around 150, and we hit 260 both days. That was wonderful. Let's see. Yo, Max, if you want, join our community, Bullishbrs.com. We have monthly, yearly, and lifetime subscriptions. If you want to get started with the monthly so you get a feel for it, but we have a private Discord community where we all trade, place some screenshots. A very active community. You got questions for another trader, you could ask another trader. You got a question for one of the moderators. There's me, Jeremy, Signet, whole bunch of real smart guys that all have their own expertise. Gold is making me want to, I don't even know what. NQ, probably doing the same thing. Oh my goodness, guys. This is just awful. I almost want to apologize for the price action today. At this point on gold, I'm moving my stop loss to 78.1, and I'm just calling it a day on gold. I'm gonna go get started, guys, on that call. You guys have a fantastic rest of your Monday. Don't overtrade. If you're in some profits, have a fantastic day on that, and I will see you guys on the Trader Bacon Show in a little bit, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, later, everybody.